What's up, everybody? All right, Rick here with Everything is a Choice, episode 7. We're going to get into what is the most dangerous letter. So, the funny thing about this is letters are funny. This one's a funny one. So, what is the most dangerous letter of all? Now, there's letters that we like to hear. There's letters we like to hear like, okay. And there's letters we like to hear like, I see. I see where you're coming on that one. We like those kind of letters. But you want to know what letter freaks everybody out? Why? Why is the scariest letter to everybody? Because why challenges everything. It challenges yourself to understand more. It challenges the reasons why you do what you do. It challenges the foundational pieces of who you are as a person. Why is a scary letter? Why did you quit on yourself? Why did you lash out on that person? Why did you stop doing the bad habits? Why don't you stop doing what hurts you? Why don't you stop? Why did you treat somebody the way you didn't like to be treated? Why are you damaging yourself? Why do you do bad habits? Why do you keep saying the same mistakes over and over again? Why do you keep repeating the same mistakes over and over and over again? Why starts to challenge everything. And that's just the tip of the iceberg on how hard why can get. Now, I hope some of you have gotten a chance to at least check out like some of the why stuff that's out there. Everybody always says, what's your why? What's your why? What's your why? And I think Simon Sinek is probably the biggest example that I can think of the guy who gets really into like, what's your why? The reason that's relevant is because what can be pretty self-explanatory. Like, what do you want? It's still a difficult question, but if you can figure out this is what I want, how is probably the easiest one. Well, I have to do this. So example, what do you want? I want to be in better shape. All right, cool. What kind of shape do you want to be in? I want to be more muscular or faster or whatever the thing is. I want to just look better by my goals or my standards. Excellent. What does that look like? It looks like this. How do you get there? Well, I have to eat better and work out more. Is that going to be hard? Yes. It's not my comfort zone at all. It's something I'm really frustrated with sometimes with myself. I struggle a lot with it. Well, why do you want to do that? You're like, because I want to be healthy and happy longer. Yeah, but why? Because that's good? Yeah, but what do you want to do it for? Like, why? Why do you want that? What are you going to do when you have it? Are you going to get more chicks or get more dudes? Are you gonna compete in some competition? Are you going to go to places and just you want to go to the beach with no shirt on and feel prideful for it? I don't know. Why do you want to do that? What is your reason for it? Because I'll tell you right now, anything that's worth doing is gonna have challenges and obstacles. And if you're not clear as to why you're doing what you're doing and have a purpose for what it is that you're doing, you're gonna quit. If you don't believe me, look at your track record. No matter what it was that you wanted, there was always something that stopped you from doing it because you didn't have a clear idea of what why was. Now, we've heard that a million gajillion times, but I think that there's power in understanding like what is your why, but it takes a little more, and I'll get into that in a minute. One thing I want to bring up is the Merovingian that's in the Matrix. And I remember watching the scene where he's at the table and they said that we want the key maker. And he says, why? And they said, well, you should know that. He's like, I know that, but do you know? Do you know why? Because why is your only power that you have? You need to tell me why you need that. Well, what you want, it doesn't matter. How you're going to use it, you have no idea. And then why should I even give that to you? Give me a reason why.
We're ever slaves to it. Our only hope, our only peace is to understand it, to understand the why. Why is what separates us from them, you from me. Why is the only real source of power. Without it, you are powerless. And this is how you come to me, without why, without power. Another link in the chain.
Without why, you have nothing. He says, why is the only true power in this universe? Why is it? If you don't have a why, you don't have anything. Come back to me when you have a why. And that's something that stuck with me in my head, to understand that you may have an idea of something that you want, but if you don't know why you want that thing, it's easy to just go like, there's no power here. There's no energy behind this. You're going to quit as soon as the first obstacle gets in your way. You need a why. So the example there is, why is power. And being able to understand that makes it so when you're setting goals, or if you're looking at yourself in the mirror on what it is that you want, you know now you have to start searching for your reason that's truly authentic. Now, because it's so difficult to find that, you're going to have to go layers down. And I think the understanding of things we may sometimes attribute to as somehow we understand, oh yeah, find your why. Oh yeah, what's your why? Oh yeah, what's your why? But there's actually steps to this that are difficult to follow. And understanding isn't mastery. Just because you know of something doesn't mean that you're an expert at the thing. Let me give you some examples. A Rubik's Cube, I bring it up all the time. You know what a solved one is, but do you know how to solve it? No, I know what it's supposed to be, but understanding the solution doesn't mean that you're a master at solving. That's not the same. Bowling a 300. Understanding that you just get all strikes, that's what you do. That's great. Can you do that? Very few people can do just, I'm going to go hit a 300 game. It's a big deal, a perfect game. I understand what it is, but it doesn't mean that you're capable of doing it just from knowing of it. A rocket ship. I understand they shoot rocket ships and they aim them to the exact spot on a moon, or to go around an orbit, or do whatever they're supposed to do. I understand of it, but I couldn't build a rocket ship to do that. I have no idea. I just know of, but I'm no rocket scientist. I just know of it. These aren't masteries. So knowing that I need to know what my why is, or what's your why, and knowing the key words or the trigger words that you know are the right things to say, doesn't mean that you're good at doing it. There's a reason for this. In order to find mastery of why, there's things that are in your way. So I explain this as a security system, your defense system, the system that's designed to protect you and keep you safe and keep you in your comfort zone and make it so that you feel warm and fuzzy inside and I'm good. I feel good. And this system is designed to keep you in your safe place. It's your comfort zone. That's our safe place. And we like being comfortable. We like comfort food. We like feeling safe and warm and protected. We like these things. And our security system designs for us to not be in uncomfortable situations. We don't like to be challenged. We don't like to really push. We don't like to be uncomfortable. I don't want those things. I want to stay in my comfort zone. So I need to create security measures to keep people from pushing me out of my comfort zone. I don't like that. I want to be in control, right? But the thing is that security system is designed first and foremost by you to keep one person out above all. It's yourself. It's designed to stop you, the only person who can get in there and actually start changing things around. The security program is designed to keep you out. So when people start asking you, what do you want? And you'll say some shallow answer like to be healthy or to be happy or to self-improve. These are just ideas, but there are no what, how, or why to it. And people say, well, why do you want that? And you'll say another answer. Well, I want to be, obviously it's good to be healthy. Why? Well, I don't know. I know I want people to find me more attractive. Why? What do you want it for? Who are you looking? Is there a specific thing you're trying to do? What are you trying to do it for? You got to get specific. Why? Why do you want that? What do you want to do with it? People start getting defensive. They'll start getting angry because they don't know the answers to it. And the answers are hidden inside of you, and it's usually in our vulnerability and our fears and our things that we don't want to talk about. It's the skeletons in the closet. It's the thing that we don't want to bring up because it starts tapping into the insecurities we may have. It starts tapping into the things that we may be missing. And you start getting all the way down to, why do you want to look better or feel healthier? And you start getting all the way down to, I just want to feel loved. I don't like feeling alone anymore. I don't like feeling unwanted. I don't like feeling not good enough. And I want to be good enough. I want to feel like I matter. I want to feel like somebody can see my value and treat me as such. I don't want to be treated like garbage anymore. I don't want to be treated regular. I need to improve myself, and I think if I look a certain way, that will up my value to where people will appreciate me again. That's a very different answer than to be happy. Like, that doesn't mean anything, but when it starts getting to something that's like, man, I'll actually fist fight you for this one, that's when you know you're at your why. But the security system you have is designed to keep you from being that vulnerable. It's designed to keep you from opening that door because that's where your hurt stays. But if you don't know how to unwrap that or fight that, it's like getting put in the UFC ring with no training. You're just going to get tied into a knot and then mangled up. Nobody wants to do that. I'd rather stay in my comfort zone. So there's only one system that you need to do right now if you're like, I want to get better, but how do I do that? I want to understand and challenge my whys so I can really get to my authentic answers, so I can make some changes in my life and not just feel capable, but feel confident. Feel like what I'm doing matters. And right now, that's why we created the Everything is a Choice program. For our guys, we need to reunify again. We've been competing against each other for so long that we stopped having each other's backs, and now we're getting picked on by everybody. Guys are being attacked right now because we've created the opening to do so. But we forget, all of us are supposed to be working together, because together we're all stronger. On your own, I'm sure you could build a house no problem. It would just take 5 to 10 years to do so. But together we could build an entire city in that time. We could build multiple houses. Everyone gets a house. It's like Oprah. Everyone gets a house. Yay! But together we're stronger. So find a mentor. Find somebody who can fast forward you unlocking those codes, unlocking the walls, knocking those down, and getting into those things, because that's what they do. To help fast forward you 10 years, 20 years of your life of figuring it out. Use that time to kick ass. Figure out your why, and then you'd already be in it. You'll be making it happen in the time it would take you to knock through the first couple walls you'll already be in. And having a support system and a network of men who are all fighting with you, not against you, but with you towards a common goal and wanting you to succeed. It's not common. We're always going versus each other as some sort of a weird one-upping system. Like, I'm going to try and be the best and be the best and be the best. But what we're finding now is, even if you're the greatest warrior, you can only block in one direction. But if you have a phalanx of shields all locked together, you're near impossible to take down. It's very difficult to fight you. This is what we do. And everything's a choice. You lock shields with other warriors, break down your barriers as to why, realize your vulnerability actually unlocks your strengths, and then we make the choices to keep moving forward through each one of our past injustices to unlock the power inside of you that you're meant to be using for yourself. Not what people tell you to do, but what you're made to do. You have a gift inside of there. There's something inside of you you're just good at. I don't know if it's numbers. I don't know if it's being creative. I don't know if it's organizing. I don't know if it's building. I don't know what it is. We all have strengths that complement each other, which means I want you to be successful at your goals. I want you to achieve all your dreams, because that makes you a stronger part of the unit. I don't want to beat you or hold you down or hold you back, because we're not competing. We're locked shields together. And that's how warriors would overcome any obstacles that were in their way. The 300 movie, when you're watching 300 Spartans fight off 30,000 dudes, the only way they do that is because together they're stronger. But one on 30,000 ain't gonna work. 1 on 10, very difficult to block every direction, not easy. But together we're stronger. So why? The scariest letter in the world. Why? Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you? Why would you take 20 years to figure out what you can do in one? Why would you do that? Why would you hold yourself back thinking that your ego and your pride matters more than your progress? Why? Why would you make it so you think you have to be some lone wolf when the pack hunts better? Always. Why? Why wouldn't you just jump in? Lock shields with other warriors. Start fast forwarding your progress decades. And kick some ass now. Have some awesome years. Years of just you doing what you know you feel fulfilled doing. Unlock your power. Let go of the past. And know that together we're stronger. You have a choice in front of you. And once you see it, once you're able to grab it, it changes everything. So join us. Why wouldn't you? Once you can see the power of why, you'll realize you're one step closer to understanding not just others, but yourself. When you can do that, you'll see it's just like everything. It's a choice.